Well, we did pack up most everything last night. Dawn does have her indoor chores this morning, and I have a few last minute things to do here. We are leaving Montana. Well, not Montana, we're leaving Kalispell today. We're going to be heading down to Virginia City, Nevada City, Montana. And wanted to talk a little bit about this Three Bears Campground. Very rustic setting. That is to say, gravel roads, gravel sites, just like everything in Montana and Washington. They don't have sprinklers, they rely on water. So the fact that we're here late in the summer, a lot of dead grass, but I'm sure that greens up real soon here. Beautiful campground though. Fair amount of bugs, that's the only thing. Now we're out in the, you know, you expect bugs, so that's part of nature. So, but they have some weird bugs I'm not familiar with, because I'm not from Montana. Oh, let's see, Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi actually, for campground wise, was actually pretty decent. I uploaded quite a few videos, and we were at the site B1, B as in boy. And the nice thing about this one is that little white T-shaped structure over there is actually where the Wi-Fi repeaters are. So the Wi-Fi is right there. So this whole row is good. The A row, there is no sewer hookups in the A row. It's just water, electric only. In fact, I think it's just electric only. It's not even water. So A row is electric only, and they're right there at the Wi-Fi. But if you want full hookups, you got to be in the B row. The owner actually has the equipment to add a repeater that would reach the D row, D as in dog. Some people over there were complaining because they couldn't really get anything off on that row. And he has the equipment, but he just hasn't had a chance to install it yet. So when that gets installed, the whole park will probably be fine as far as Wi-Fi goes. So that's about it. Price, it wasn't a bad price. Now, we stayed here for the month. We were here for the entire month, and then some because of the situation with Sierra. So I am in the middle of doing a dump this morning, our final dump before we hit the road. But as I was saying, we were here longer than the month because of Sierra and her surgery. So she's doing much, much better. And you will have probably seen an update on Sierra before you even see this video. So you know, I don't have to tell you that, you're already gonna know. So price, yeah, we did talk about price. What else would you want to know? Location. The location is actually pretty good. We're only about 30 miles from the entrance to Glacier National Park. We're about 15-20 miles from Whitefish and Whitefish Lake. We're literally just minutes from Flathead Lake, and downtown Kalispell is only maybe about 5-10 minutes away as well. So we're really centrally located. There's a really nice, very heavily fully stocked market less than a mile down the road, so, or maybe a mile down the road. So that works out really well as well. And as you've seen, the things to do, it's, you know, if there was no pandemic, it is endless adventure. It's so much fun. It's a year-round area as well. You've got skiing in Whitehead during the winter months, and all sorts of winter activities to do. Summer, there's fishing, there's hiking, there's boating, kayaking. There's so many rivers and lakes. Just an awesome area. So I would highly recommend this. There are other campgrounds that are a little bit more high-end, a little bit more glamping, you might say. This one definitely is not a glamping. There are a number of full-time people who live here, and they, you know, I've met a few of them. They seem to be very nice people, but you know, sometimes you just got to be cautious when you are in situations where there are a lot of full-timers. There's not a lot of full-timers here, though. There's just just a handful, and I can't complain there much. My son was a full-timer over at Whitefish Did I say whitehead? Whitefish. I said whitehead earlier. Yeah, so that's basically the rundown of this campground. A lot of trees, very wooded. There is some noise. We got highway noise behind us. We've got a couple of major highways that crisscross nearby. There is a winery across the street and down a little ways that on the weekends they have live music, and they have a PA system that's probably 20 times bigger than what they need for the venue they have, as they are playing pretty loud over there. But they pretty much knock it off by about 10:30. I think it's as late as they went, maybe 11 at the latest. But once we were inside our rig, we really didn't hear it unless we had the windows open. So that's it for Kalispell and the 3 Bears RV resorts. There's my timer, so I need to go back to work, and we'll pick this up just before we leave. The one thing I had not mentioned yet, we are traveling a little bit differently today. We are going to be caravan style. Our son Chris and his fiancee Christina, they'll be pulling out of here and heading down toward Arizona with us, and they'll be camping with us for the next few weeks. They have a couple of vehicles. They have a truck to tow their 5th wheel, and they have a Jeep. He's never done the triple tow, and truthfully I would not recommend triple tow with an old gasser that he has. He has a gas 1-ton. So Dawn will be in the Jeep with Sierra. I will be in our truck with Adka, and my son and his entourage. Christina, his dog Cove, and her cat Pepsi will be in their truck, and we will be hitting the road. So here we go. As we are pulling out, there are deer. There's deer right off to the left.
They were there yesterday.
They saw me. Siri doesn't care about deer. She wants me to proceed to the route. Okay, here we go. Well, Atka and I are waiting for the others to get ready to pull out. I can't tell if they're coming or not. It looks like nope, not yet. So there's a lot of smoke in this area, and I saw the news this morning. There are quite a few fires all through the western United States, California, Oregon, Washington, Idaho, Montana, Utah. Yeah, so in the circular motion, it's kind of smoking up everywhere. I'm hoping where we're going today will be a little bit clearer. We're going down to kind of the more southeast of where we are now. It's Virginia City, Nevada City, Montana, and hopefully there's a lot of fun things to do down there. We'll be there for 5 days, and I think Atka's ready. You ready to go, Pop? Atka, hey, you ready? Yeah, we got some special little pills from the vet to help him travel easier, so hopefully he'll sleep most of the way. But they're apparently not harmful whatsoever to pups, but they do help them relax and take a nap. So Sierra's in the Jeep with Dawn. Atka's here with me. Hopefully we won't have any incidents today, and we are ready to roll.
on this road across all this farmland, like straight there. It reconnects with the 15.
Well, as long as we're on paved roads, we should be good.
In the lead.
As long as we're on paved roads, that should be good. Okay, well, plans change. The reservoir we were looking at, the roads are closed. Don't know why. We're out in the middle of farmland.
Yes, it appears to be paved. It's called the Old U.S. Highway 10.
Good. Atka is waking up, and it's getting late. So yeah, what should have been a 5-hour drive has now turned into a 7-hour, soon to be 8-hour drive. So anyways, we are moving on. Things happen sometimes. Okay.
All right, I'm rolling out.
We're right behind you. So yesterday, that travel day was awful. It took us 10 hours to do a 5-hour trip. Yeah, there was just a lot of stops, a lot of detours. One of the campgrounds was closed. The road was closed. No warning of that, just a mess. So we're, I'll put the name of where we're at, but we wound up at a different reservoir. And we still have some smoke, but the smoke is not as bad as it has been. There's a little island out there. We got the generator roaring. The generator is going off here. We are totally dry camped. Let me take a step back so you can see the whole view. This is really quite awesome. In fact, we did stop at another place last night that was full. By the time we got here, it was dark out. In fact, we were at a different site last night, and when these people pulled out of this one, we thought this is too nice of a spot. We're going to be here for 5 more days, 6 days total. I totally messed up on my calendar counting. So this is our spot. We got a nice little gazebo. This is BLM land, by the way. It's free. There's Chris down there, and he's in site 6. We're in site 7. So all that space in between is definitely not another site. There's another gazebo over there. That's where we were last night. Camp hosts are parked across the street from us. So I got a feeling, well, I know that Chris and Christina will be taking their kayaks out, and we might be trying out their kayaks too to see if it's something we want to do. But it looks like a lot of fun. I don't know, the only reason why we might not is because of the fact that I am not going to fit into their life jackets. Yeah, I'm a little bit bigger than he is around the chest, and that's putting it nice. I'm gonna make this short because I should have a jacket on. I was stupid and walked out without the jacket. Last night, we still have wind happening right now, but we had crazy rain, crazy winds, and we have an absolutely spectacular view right now. You gotta love these campgrounds. You got the, even if I keep panning, let's keep going. We got the camp host across the way, and we have now completed 360 here. There's like no one around. Holy cow, this is so cool. The only noise is my own generator going and the wind. And it is pretty cold. Right now we've got, this is not telling me wind chill, but it's 52 degrees right now. And, oops, somebody turned something on in the rig. Generator just kicked up. Anyways, All right, so we're going to end this video right here for now.
I just want to do another shout out to Beaverhead Campground, to Ashley Creek Animal Hospital.
Yeah, they've all been amazing.
These people came into our lives when we needed them, and they're angels.
Yeah, well, 3 Bears is what you're thinking about, probably. 3 Bears in Kalispell.
Yeah.
But Beaverhead, my gosh, amazing free camping.
Oh my! It was absolutely beautiful.
And I have a link.
Now we did have a lot of the smoke from the fires,
For a couple days.
unfortunately,
For a
for a
couple days.
while. But once that cleared, the view was amazing.
You'll see that last day. It was just gorgeous.
Yeah,
But
just gorgeous.
Our son Chris actually did a boondocking episode in his channel. I have that link in our comments. Check that out.
Yeah, definitely.
And see his take on the area.
When they got
too.
to kayak over that little island.
Yeah, I showed a couple of shots
wonderful.
of the kayak trip, but he actually has the whole... I shot a lot of aerial footage. I flew my drone over to the island and circled them on the top of the island. It was a mile away.
And if you don't think that had me a little nervous, that drone
It's got a 2.5 mile range.
Over water.
Over water. Well, it doesn't matter what it flies over. It's not going to crash. Anyways, check out his video and you'll actually see all that drone footage flying over the lake.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
So that's it for,
you know what?
that's it for
There's
now.
a lot of history around there too.
There is. We talked about that. Well, no, we already did. Oh, you mean Hiawatha, the actual person?
The actual person.
Not the trail
right.
of the...
Near there was actually where she left
to go back with her people.
To go back with her people. So, I don't know, did you get a picture of the plaque or a video of the
we
plaque
never
from there?
did do that. So we got to go back someday to do that.
Yeah, I definitely want to go
In fact,
back there.
we might actually do a Lewis and Clark summer vacation.
I think that would be really
That'd
cool.
be a cool Lewis and Clark.
That would be really cool.
That's
Lewis
a few
and
years
Clark.
away though, so...
Yeah, that would be really cool.
Yeah, so anyways, hit that subscribe button, and when you go see Chris's video, hit his subscribe button too.
Really?
And
he does
also-
great videos.
Also,
He really does.
Also, it's your turn.
Why do you have to say that every time? Because every time you say that, my mind goes blank. Hit that bell, and you'll be notified when we post again, which is every Sunday at 2 o'clock.
Makes for good video. And for good measure, give us a thumbs up. So, until next time, safe travels.
Salancha.